All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down to rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson on how alone the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai allowed to go, and I want to name the video Babylon is well on its way to third world country status. All right, or if Yahweh Shai sees fit, I'll shorten the title. But Lord Will's brothers can see on the screen. The spirit had it where I just looked up what defines a third world country. A third world country. All right, and it says in recent years the term has come to define countries that have high poverty rates, which America has. Definitely has high poverty rate. All right, go to these major cities where Jake dwell at. All right, run down buildings. The water is polluted. Um, people like 80% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck all around America, not just in the ghettos and projects, all around America. All right, so poverty rate in America is definitely high. All right, again, 80% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. If they lose their job, they'll be living in the streets within months. All right, economy instability, which America has $30 trillion in debt. All right, and the system is constantly day by day collapsing. All right, a lack of basic human necessities like access to water, shelter, food for its citizens. All right, which America is well on its way to that. We hear about famines. All right, they're talking about a lot of these lakes and things are drying up. The water's polluted first and foremost. All right, shelter again. A lot of people are homeless. They're saying that two between this month and next month, like 2 some million people could be evicted out of their homes. All right. So it said access to water, and then Jacob's Trouble. All of this is going to go down. America's going to be a full force third world country when Jacob's Trouble goes down. Access to water, shelter, or food for its citizens. All right, which America's on that way because the scriptures speak about famines. All right, a lack of bread and water. So America's well on its way to third world country status. Damn near is. Damn near already there. These countries are often undeveloped in addition to widespread poverty, which America has. America has widespread poverty, and they also have high mortality rates. All right, which you're going to see that in Babylon too. Death increasing. All right. So yeah, man, America's on its way to that third world country status. All right. Let's get this real quick. This Revelation chapter 18, verse let's see. Let's start at 2. Revelation chapter 18, verse 2. And he cried with a mighty and strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great, which is America, is falling. It is falling. Has become the habitation of the devils and the hold of every foul spirit and cage of every unclean, Salaki and hateful bird. For all nations are drunk of the wine of the wrath of fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. Right? They all follow the ways of America, adopt their philosophies, adopt their ways of life. All right. That's why they Esau pushes his democracy all over the world. Again, his ways, his Babylonian juice, you could say, all around the world. All right, that's why you see these other countries talking about giving women rights. All right, pretty much women are trying to make women equal to men. All right, that's an Edomite thing. All right, like them countries like Saudi Arabia and all that, they don't have that. All right, they ain't having that. But now these nations have followed the ways of Esau, dressed like him, build like him. All right, so on and so forth. So they've all drunk of that wine. All right, allowing the LGBTQ community everywhere, all over the world, give them rights, protect them. That's Esau's. That's Esau's garbage, man. But Esau is pushing it on all these other nations. Has pushed it on all these other nations, Salakia. But the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth have waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. All right, countries like China, Saudi Arabia. All right, mainly China. Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues. right? Because the elect is going to be beamed up out of here on so-called UFOs, which are really the chariots of the nation of Israel. All right. Verse 5, for her sins have reached unto the heavens, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquity. Right. The Lord sees all this garbage that Esau is doing here in America. All right. And the Lord is watching, and he's about to bring this place to his knees. Before he destroys it with ICBM nuclear warheads, he's going to bring this place completely, utterly to his knees. All right. Nobody working, no food, no water. All right. People being thrown out in the streets, homeless. People, more people being homeless. All right. Dead bodies all over the place. All right. Like it tells us in 2 Ezra 15th chapter. Uh, Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double her unto her according to her iniquities, according to her works. So like the cup which she had filled to her double. Verse 7, how much sorrow for Salakias. Verse 7, jumping the gun. Verse 7, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Right. America, you ask half of these American citizens out here, do you believe that America could ever be in the third world country status, which is damn near pretty much already is, all right? Because we're getting poverty's high, the homeless rate is high, all right, and so on and so forth. Even death, there's been a lot more death lately, man, all right, due to the big C. You know what I'm talking about, I believe. But the mortality rate, when you really think about it, has gone up. All right, a lot of these funeral home operators or whatever, they've been saying business has been booming, especially around here in my area. People have been dropping dead left and right, man. And soon you're going to see just dead bodies piled up all over the place, man. All right? But you ask the people in America that do they believe America could ever be in a full force third world country status, they'll tell you no. All right? It just don't see it, but it's going to happen. All right? I said, a queen and no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Verse 8, therefore her plague shall come in one day. Death, right? High mortality rate, mourning, poverty, people in a sorrowful state of mind, famine, no food. Like I said, the definition of a third world country, countries that struggle to feed people, struggle to produce food or whatever, or have food for their citizens. That's coming, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judges her. Right, and that's the end game. That's the end of the judgment for America. This place being obliterated with ICBM nuclear warheads. All right, so this place is well on its way to third world country status, man. Again, like I said, damn near already is. And when Jacob's trouble comes, it's going to be in full force third world country status. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm and smite Egypt with plagues before. Right, what are plagues? Like the plagues that the Lord brought on Egypt. All right, he destroyed the crops there, which creates famine. All right, darkness over the land. He sent pestilence to destroy the crops, which is also causes a famine. All right, so on and so forth, man. All right, he killed the firstborn of all these. The Lord is going to bring mass death, man, just like he did in Egypt. All right, in ancient Egypt, he's going to bring it upon new Egypt, which is America, with the plague which plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Verse 12: Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with plagues. Right, the people in them third world countries are mourning, man. They are mourning, thanks to Esau, because Esau, a lot of those countries that are war-torn countries, effed up third world countries, is because of Esau. The scriptures say he's a proud man, neither they keep it their home. He's always in somebody else's country, telling them what to do, and when the country don't want to tell him, don't want to do what they tell him to do, he'll destroy it and put them in the third world country status. Like a lot of them countries now that's in third world country status, all right, those war-torn countries, third world country status, they were good-looking countries before Esau came in there, all right. But the Lord said, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it should be smitten with plagues, and the punishment that Yahweh should bring upon it. And what's that? Plagues is what? Death consists of what? Death, pestilence, famine. All right. Uh, Verse 13. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting of hell, and with their fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people should stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands. Right, a high mortality rate. All right, people are going to be killing each other here in Babylon the Great real soon. Like again, it said in third world countries, or what defines a third world country, a high mortality rate. All right, the murder rate is going to jump through the roof here in America really soon. All right, when the grocery stores become more scarce, all right, so on and so forth, the mortality rate is going to increase like crazy, man. So this place pretty much is already in the third world country status. But when Jacob's trouble comes, it's gonna be full force, man. All hell is gonna break loose out here, man. It's gonna be you be better off in a place like Afghanistan or somewhere like that than being here, because the Most High has got a devastating judgment for this place. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers pushing this truth and sincerity. With that, I'm going to say shalom.